Is CBAT stock a buy? So before we get to that question, or before we answer that question, we can see that yesterday, the 7th of June 2023, it gained 2.63%. And also, as of April the 24th, they got a notice from NASDAQ that it has to satisfy the listing rules or standard, which largely means that it has to trade above $1 for a couple of weeks or something like that. So right now in this pre-market session of the 8th of June, it is currently at $1.19. So if we have to go all the way down to the daily chart, we'll see what's been happening to the stock. So, and that is where we will begin to answer that question: is CBAT stock a buy? So as of the 4th of May 2023, it reached the bottom of $0.7478. This is after a few days after it got this notice from NASDAQ that it has to ensure the price is above $1 for continues to trade above $1 and some fraction for at least the best part of probably a month or thereabouts. So what we have seen that after that, as of this 8th of May, began to extend, and all in all, ultimately, especially since the 18th of May or thereabout, I would say since the 19th of May, it has remained strongly bullish. So it's in a strong bullish trend right now as things stand, even though the underlying trend, I believe, is still a very bearish one. So given that it has pulled back from the heights of $1.2 and got a support from probably its 10-day moving average, is that the case? 10-day moving average of 0.935 or just something like that, something probably where it's from its 10-day moving average, and has now continued to extend. So we can see that since it didn't fall, since this test it had as of Monday the 5th of June, tested hard in the form of it had a test in the form of a retracement, and it passed it to some extent. Didn't really drop. It dropped slightly below its 10-day moving average, but didn't drop below its 20-day moving average. So that, to some extent, is a positive sign. And after that, it bounced and has continued to move. So if you go by that, you can say that the correction has come and gone. Maybe we are now in another mini phase of upward push. So in a very short time, maybe yes, you could say yes, maybe CBAT is a buy in a very short time. So going by all of these, we can say that on this daily chart, we don't have upper projections. So this is also in contrary to what I am just saying now. We don't have any upper projections. The algos don't seem to agree with what I've just said now. They are not projecting anything upwards, anything further at the moment on the daily chart. Rather, it has downward projections of 1.05 and 0.9349. So maybe if it retraces further, if it doesn't continue to extend, if it comes below some of these projections like 0.9349, 0.88, maybe you have to reevaluate. If you buy it as it is right now, maybe, and if you're really keen on staying with the stock, maybe you can average down, but technically it has shown some it has demonstrated that maybe in a very short time, one can have a look at it and see if you can see if something's going to come out of it. So the other question is, will CBAT stock go up? It's already going up, and we have seen that, as I pointed out earlier, when it corrected from the highs of $1.2 and bounced now at 1.16. So it's going up for reasons we don't exactly know. There might be reasons why it's going up, or the fundamental reasons why it's going up. Indeed, other technical reasons. Yes, technical reasons may be because of the fact that it reached a 52-week low, and it as a result of that, the buyers bought it, and they've continued to push it up. So fundamentally, I believe this is an EV related stock. They are into recharging and all that stuff. So battery charging, they're related, obviously. Battery charging, as it were, for the EVs, electric vehicles. So yeah, I can say, yeah, it's going up because maybe things, there are, for technical and fundamental reasons, I believe. So yeah, so see what you make of CBAT, and I'll continue to update you. Thank you very CBAT. I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.